future, welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming a really fun video that I'm super excited, and I have been wanting to film for the very longest. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush collections. I have the Face Master and the Eye Master collection, both here with us today. She released these brushes right after she released her Vault collection. There was a lot of controversy around that collection, but I haven't really heard that much chatter about these brushes. So let's open them up together. I've been waiting to do this. So they come in these cute little makeup bags. There's this one, it's a weight, it's pretty big, and they come in these little cardboard sleeves. That face one is pretty big, and this one could like fit into the face one. So let's open up the Face Master collection first. They come in like this. This is the JH04 blush brush. It's an angled blush brush. It's super soft. Looks like this. I probably wouldn't use this for blush. I don't know. Next up, we have the JH09, the Glow Baby Glow brush. This looks just like the Morphe M501, I believe it is. This is what that looks like. Perfect. I love these brushes for highlighting when I'm not using a sponge. I love these. Next up, we have, this was probably the brush that I was most excited about. This is the JH02 bronzer brush. This reminds me of a big fat Tom Ford brush, and that one's a really super expensive. I'm so excited for this. I'm really hyped for this brush. This was the brush that I was by far the most excited about. This one right here. Next is the JH03, the Ride or Die foundation brush. This looks just like the Morphe M439, which is my absolute favorite foundation brush. So I'm super excited to have one of these in my collection. It's super adorbs. And last in this face collection thing is this under eye powder brush. It is the JH07. So this is supposed to be used to pack powder under the eyes, and I'm super excited about this brush. I do not have one like this in my collection, and I'm super excited to have one now. So this is the entire Face Master brush. The price of these brushes are right here because I can't remember anything. So here they are right here. Comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eye brushes, which is pretty good. So first up, we have the Morphe JH30 brush. It is the Beast Mode blender brush. It's just a really fluffy blender brush. These brushes feel really nice quality. I'm super excited to use them on my face. Next is the JH32 brush. I am obsessed with this. It is a white hair fluffy brush. It is also a blender brush. This is the Transition blender brush. Next is this cute little JH42 brush. This is the brow bone highlighting brush. So this is a brush specifically for brow bone highlight. Next is this a little flat packer brush. I'm super excited about this. This looks like it'd be perfect for cutting the crease or placing pigment all over the lid. This is the all over lid brush. Next is the JH43. This is just this flat brush. It is the eyeliner smudge brush. Looks like that. Next up, we have the JH40. Looks like this. It is the Precise blender brush, so to blend little bitty details on the eyeballs. Then there's the JH3 and 9 brush. This is the inner corner highlighting brush. Perfecto. And there's the JH33. This is the universal blending brush. Looks like that. It is a white hair brush. Here is the whole Eye Master kit. It costs, I'm going to leave it right here because I forgot. we're going to do our makeup with these, and I'm super excited to do so. So let's get started with foundation. Okay, so I blended half of my face in with a beauty blender just to sort of compare it to this brush. Because usually my Morphe M439 does a beautiful job compared to the beauty blender. So I really want to compare it in contrast. I am using the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This one is not as dense as the M439. It just feels just a tiny bit different. Not that that is a bad thing, it's just not exactly the same. So I can't really complain about the conceal with my Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. And using her under eye powder brush, the JH07 brush, I'm going to powder the under eyes. It will be a new experience for me. Yeah, I think it worked pretty well. I think I miss my sponge. So I'm going to take this big fluffy bronzer brush, which I have genuinely been so excited for. And I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Pro Fusion Bronzer. She has been loved. And I'm going to put this on my forehead. Oh wow, I love this already. And yeah, I just really like the shape of this, and like it's just perfect. Like it's the perfect bronzer brush. Now this blush brush. This is kind of weird for a blush brush. I've never used a brush like this for blush. So I guess there's a first time for everything. I'm using this Amuse blush from Shop Miss A in the shade Dusty Rose. I've been trying to keep my blush a little higher up on my cheeks. This is the last and final face brush. Get me. I'm a mess. Okay, so I applied a little bit, very lightly. I will be using my Modern Renaissance palette today. And I'm going to first take this Morphe JH32 brush, and I'm going to kind of set the inner corners, only this part right here. Now using this JH30 brush, I'm going into Golden Orchard, or I don't know, and I'm blending that all into the crease. Beautiful! That blended in so well. I love this. Love this. Now we're going back with that JH32, and we're taking Burnt Orange, and we are going to blend this into the crease just a little tad bit more concentrated than we did Golden Orchard. Just like a throw-on makeup look that whenever I don't know what I'm wearing, I don't know what I'm doing, this always comes in clutch. Next, we're going to take this JH33 brush, and we're going to take Raw Sienna, and we're going to blend this into the crease even more concentrated than we did Burnt Orange. Just kind of packed it on to the lid, blending it into the crease, and then softened up the edges with that. I think I'm going to take Warm Taupe and just go on ahead and put this on the lid. Man, that brush came in clutch. Now out of the Cherry palette with the shade Turn On, this one right here, I'm going to go on ahead and put that all over this lid with the same brush. I'm going to spray it with Fix Plus. Okay, she's extreme. I love this shade so much. Just to create pretty. Okay. So now with this little inner corner highlighting brush. I'm going to cheat. I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette and the shade Vermeer. I don't think I like this brush. Yeah, I don't like this brush. I don't think this is actually the inner corner highlighting brush. I think this is the brow bone highlighting brush. This is the inner corner highlighting brush. I love it, inner corner highlight. I do like this brush. I don't like this brow bone highlight brush. Oh yeah, this detail brush. I don't have any detail in my look, so I'm going to use it on my lower lash line. I don't have a use for this brush right here. I usually don't have a use for this brush right here. I probably won't ever use this brush right here. I'm going to use it on my lower lash line while I take Golden Orchid. I like this brush. It's really soft. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go do my hair, get dressed, put on lashes and lips and all that fun stuff, and I'll come back to you with my final opinions. Okay, you guys, so we're back. My hair is done, my makeup is done. I ended up changing the eye look. I still use the brushes. I ended up changing the eye look because it didn't end up how I wanted it to. Like, there was something about the colors that just didn't work well together. I don't know. I still use the brushes, and let me just tell you, I really enjoy that eye kit. There are a couple of brushes in there that I probably won't use on a regular basis, like these super tiny ones. Like these three I could do without. This brow bone highlight, this inner corner highlight, and this little flat brush, I could do without them. I don't use them. Like, I could see the use of it, but just using a tiny little brush would work just the same as all of these. I really enjoy all of those. The face kit was a bomb. I don't know if it's worth the price, but I really I discovered a new way to apply blush. This brush, if you find a brush like this, if you see a brush like this, even if you don't get this brush kit, you need this brush. This is a fabulous brush. I love it. Don't like this foundation brush as much as my Morphe M439. It's just not as dense as it. Of course, I love the highlighting brush. I love this fat blending brush for my eyes. It was beautiful. Overall, I enjoy this brush kit. I really do. Of course, like most brush kits, there's things in there that I could do without. And there's a couple of things that I wish were in there. But overall, this is a very good brush kit. I feel like I could get like my full face done with this kit. I really do. If it had a sponge, this kit and a sponge, I could get my face done. I do wish it had a sponge, and I do wish it has a spoolier like eye brush or eyebrow thing. That would be very helpful. But other than that, I feel really good about how I look today. I'm gonna go get dressed, and I will see you guys in the next one. This is part 1 of this Jaclyn Hill collab with Morphe series. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and playing with these brushes with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Toodles.